Our next guest is an Emmy Award-winning journalist, talk show host, and mom who you might watch daily on the Tamron Hall show. But today, Tamron is coming to us as an author. Her new book, Watch Where They Hide, focuses on the world of TV journalist Jordan Manning as she dives headfirst into the case of a missing mother. But after discovering a web of lies and secrets surrounding the mom's disappearance, could Jordan's life and career also be in danger as she digs deeper? That is the big question. But joining us now is none other than Tamron Hall. Tamron, it is so good to see you.
It's so good to be here with you.
Thanks for being here in the studio. And I have to say, I am an original member of the Tam fam. I've been watching you on TV for years.
Thank you.
Big fan.
Thank you.
I have to ask, what made you go into switch from TV news and then becoming an author? Yeah. What made you write crime fiction?
You know, it's so interesting. A few years ago, people approached me about memoirs and books of inspiration, and I thought they have a place in my heart at some point. But truly, this Jordan Manning character, after 6 seasons of deadline crime, I was looking for a way to share with readers and share with people what it's like to be a true crime reporter. I did that show for 6 years. I traveled the country covering some of the most talked about cases, and I would leave unable to shake the feeling and the pain and the sadness that I was witnessing. So I knew I didn't want to continue the show, but I was looking for a way to share these stories in some way. And here comes Jordan Manning. I'm asleep one night. I wake up, ESPN was on, and I'm like, Jordan, Michael Jordan Manning, Peyton Manning. Jordan Manning is her name. And then I knew which cases that all of them stick with me in different ways. But in particular, in this book, there was a case in Oklahoma and one in Virginia, missing women, and the complexities of investigating those cases.
So there are a few similarities between you and Jordan, both Black journalists who have their own talk show. How much of Tamron is injected into Jordan?
You know, I really wanted to be honest with you, I'm so lucky we're in our 5th season of our talk show, but I really wanted to impress mystery and thriller lovers. And I needed Jordan to have this credibility. I pulled from those years of being a local news reporter on the scene of crimes, but also those years in deadline crime. So she is inspired by my actual reporting, but the rest is all Jordan. She is a true vigilante, whereas as a reporter, I was a witness and reporter of the facts. She wants to be a witness and a participant in solving the crime. And so in this new book, she's approached by the sister of a missing woman who is pleading with Jordan to help her find her sister. She has no idea what's happened. She has her suspicions, but she invades really Jordan's world with one goal: Jordan, help me.
Let's talk about your sister a bit. She was killed, and sadly, and I'm so sorry about that, her murder has not been solved. Talk about why it's so important for you to be able to discuss murder and domestic violence within your storytelling as a journalist, but also a fiction writer.
You know, for so long, I didn't talk about my sister's case, and over time, I started to work with organizations like Safe Horizon, which is the largest shelter in America helping survivors of domestic violence. But really, it started with Day One, a group based in New York, dedicated to teaching young people positive ways to date and love. And I went to their event just randomly. I was asked to attend, and I heard all of these young people tell their story, young women, 15, 14, 16. So these are girls sharing how they experienced domestic violence. And that prompted me to share my sister's story. And with that, it set me on something I never expected. Deadline Crime was born from a conversation about my sister, and an executive said, and said, you have this ability to connect with family members. They will trust you. With this story, I'm able to, again, show these great parts of allyship, great parts of having someone stand up for you, having someone say, I'm there. And I know in real life, there are many people who do that.
And you're supporting so many women, many women. In 20 years, it's been 20 years since you lost your sister. It's important work, what you're doing.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Looking forward to this. You're keeping us on the edge of our seats with this. Thank you.
All right.
Pleasure to have you. Her book, Watch Where They Hide, is out wherever books are sold.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.